Welcome to Highway Herald, your roadmap to the latest in auto. In recent months, we've seen the EV market hit the brakes, with sales falling short of expectations. Dealerships are far from thrilled as EVs gather dust on their lots, creating a significant imbalance between supply and demand. Today, we're shining a spotlight on the EVs that are struggling to find homes. Let's dive into the 9 EVs that dealers just can't seem to sell. Number 9. Mercedes-Benz EQE. The EQE is a newcomer to Mercedes' all-electric lineup, but despite its novelty, it seems to be struggling to win over consumers. This model, which is expected to eventually take the place of the beloved E-Class, had just over 1,000 units in inventory last November. However, sales were so sluggish that this was enough for a 144-day market supply. So, what's causing the EQE's sales slump? It's a combination of the overall market slowdown and the fact that this all-electric sedan doesn't quite live up to Mercedes' usual standards. With a starting price tag of over $76,000, you get less than 300 miles of range and a rather generic design, not quite what you'd expect from this luxury brand. To top it off, the ride quality leaves something to be desired, a cardinal sin in the eyes of a typical Mercedes-Benz aficionado. Number 8. Cadillac Lyriq. GM is fighting its own war with electrification, as customers seem less than impressed with the performance and technology of models based on the new Ultium platform. As a result, GM has only managed to sell around 20,000 EVs using this battery technology. The Lyriq is leading the pack, but not in a good way, with a market day supply exceeding 150. At first glance, this might seem surprising. After all, for a price of $58,000, you get a capable electric motor and a range of 302 miles on a single charge. However, a host of issues, including battery and charging problems, software glitches, and other reliability concerns common to Ultium-based EVs, are keeping buyers at bay. In theory, the Lyriq is a dream car, boasting a sleek design, luxurious interior, and robust performance. In practice, it falls short of expectations. Number 7. Nissan Leaf. The Nissan Leaf, a trailblazer in the electric car segment, enjoyed a successful 14-year run. However, its glory days are fading, with sales dwindling despite a modest inventory of 2,600 units. The second-generation Leaf, though improved, couldn't keep up with the competition. Today, it's seen as an affordable, yet not particularly impressive, electric hatchback. Base models offer a range of just 150 miles, with an upgrade option that only extends it to 215 miles. Coupled with modest engine power and a lackluster interior, it's clear why the Leaf is nearing the end of its journey, destined to be remembered as a key player in the early days of electrification. Number 6. Ford F-150 Lightning. The Ford F-150 Lightning, once a highly anticipated all-electric model, has seen a dramatic shift in demand. Initially, it was expected to revolutionize the truck market, but today, it's struggling to find buyers. With nearly 9,000 units in inventory and sluggish sales, Ford would need over 6 months to clear the stock. Consequently, Ford has halved production, affecting around 1,400 workers. The reason for this sudden shift? Simply put, EV pickups aren't living up to their workhorse reputation. Hook up a trailer, load up the cargo bed, and watch the battery drain faster than a tub with the plug pulled. For the average pickup driver, that's reason enough to stick with the tried-and-true ICE counterparts. Before we delve deeper, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to Highway Herald. Your support fuels our passion to create more content like this. Now let's explore EV number 5, Genesis GV60. In late 2023, Genesis found itself in a pickle, needing almost 200 days to sell its modest US inventory of 1,750 GV60 models. Fast forward 3 months, and there's no sign of improvement. While Genesis has been a value-for-money champion in the ICE luxury segment, the electric car market is a different beast. The GV60 comes with a hefty price tag. Base models start well over $50,000, and for that money, you get a rather modest 225 horsepower and a sub-300-mile range. Upgrades are available, but they come at a cost. In short, Genesis fans expected more, and with the current market slowdown, the lackluster sales figures are hardly surprising. Number 4. Mercedes-Benz EQS. Mercedes-Benz had high hopes for its all-electric flagship, available in both sedan and SUV variants. But lately, things haven't been going as planned. With a market day supply exceeding 200, it's clear that the EQS's performance is a factor in the company's decision to delay its full electrification plans. Mercedes-Benz initially aimed to go all-electric within the next decade, but it seems that timeline has been extended. The EQS fell short of traditional MB customers' expectations. While it may be dripping with luxury, it also comes with a hefty price tag. Moreover, it lacks practicality and, crucially, personality. Its generic styling, lackluster handling, and peculiar brake pedal feel leave much to be desired. It seems the Mercedes engineers could have done a better job. Number 3. Porsche Taycan. Porsche's sleek EV, the Taycan, is not just grappling with significant price depreciation in the used market. It's also a slow seller as a new vehicle, much to the German automaker's surprise. With a market day supply nearing 250, there's no sign of an upturn anytime soon. So why are sales sluggish? The battery is the first culprit that comes to mind. A range of 200 to 250 miles, depending on the model, doesn't seem particularly enticing for a vehicle with a starting price around $90,000. Add to that the fact that this car is designed to be driven hard, and it's clear that real-world range figures are even lower. The 2025 model does bring some improvements in this regard, but given the recent slowdown in the EV market, it's unlikely to turn the tide. Number 2. Ford Mustang Mach-E. The Ford Mustang Mach-E's sales trajectory is a tale of two extremes. Initially, it was a hot commodity, with demand outstripping supply and dealers marking up prices. Fast forward to today, and the Mach-E is struggling to find buyers. With nearly 23,000 units in inventory across the US, it would take over a year to sell them all at the current pace. The reasons? The market slowdown has hit Ford hard, and the Mach-E's reliability issues haven't helped. Add to that a few recalls, including one for sudden power loss during acceleration, and it's clear why customer satisfaction is low. Consider this. Nearly half of Mach-E owners have since purchased an ICE vehicle, a telling indicator of its practicality. Number 1. Jaguar I-Pace. The Jaguar I-Pace, Britain's inaugural electric car, is showing its age. In 2019, it was a hot commodity, blending impressive driving dynamics with an all-electric experience. It was proof that electric cars and driving enthusiasts could coexist. Today, the landscape has changed. The I-Pace, while still enjoyable to drive, is struggling to find buyers. With a modest inventory, it would take dealers a staggering 647 days to sell out at the current pace. 5 years on the market might be enough to cause buyer fatigue, but the rapid advancement of EV technology has left the I-Pace behind. Despite its respectable power and performance, its battery now falls short, offering a modest 246-mile range and underwhelming DC fast charging that takes 40 minutes to reach 80%. For a price tag of nearly $74,000, it's clear why it's struggling to sell. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of EVs. Don't forget to subscribe to Highway Herald for the latest vehicle updates and upcoming videos. See you on the road.